Hello and welcome to another another episode of While I Have Time with me, the Mogdog. And today, or I guess the second video for today, really, we're going to be playing some Zool in Quickmatch. So let's jump into a match.
It is time.
See how we do. Alright, we're fighting on Alterac Pass again, with a friendly team of Zool, Muradin, Lili, Nova, and Kel'Thuzad going up against Tracer, Johanna, Nazeebo, Karazim, and Maiev. Actual team comps in this game. Very nice. I'm not sure if this map is too big for me to try in multi-lane, but I'm gonna try it. I haven't played this map as Zool, so I'm curious as to how well he will do in this match. I'm going to try and roam whichever lanes are the two closest together and see what I can get done.
Ready to have a little fun?
I face death as an old friend.
I love this skin and this mount with Zool. Looks good. Look at him. Maybe a slightly different color on the skin would be better. Maybe. Going backlash at level 1.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Try and get a little bonus damage in on some of their higher health heroes. Nazeebo will be one of those towards the later game. Most likely. Maiev is pretty high health. Johanna as well. And we have a Karazim right down here. I got some pretty decent damage in right there, but the Tracer is trying to get on me, and it looks like these lanes are fairly evenly spread out. Poor Muradin got stuck. I'm going to attempt to get this onto the Tracer, so rewind us down. Killed the Tracer, I died for it, but it's worth it. Worth it in my opinion. I'll die to kill a Tracer any day of the week. I mean, not really, but I have to feel like I didn't die for nothing, man. Alright, I'm just gonna roam lanes now, and I'm gonna start with bot lane here. I'm gonna go ahead and soak up this bot lane, roam up to the mid lane, and then roam right back down to the bot lane. This is my goal. Get skeletons marching the other direction in each lane. Go away, Maiev. I don't want you on me. Go away. I'm heading up to the mid lane. Get off me, Tracer. So, yeah. Rotating is kind of difficult here. This is a big map. Get some skeletons going and head back down to the bot lane. I'm not sure if this is really going to pay off. No, I'm not able to get between lanes fast enough, so I guess I just have to stay in one lane. Which is unfortunate. You never really want to be doing that as a Zool. You want to be soaking multiple lanes. And we'll just kind of walk away. If you come into these towers, I'm going to root your ass. Go ahead and throw our scythe out here. Get us a few more skeletons going, and we'll just go ahead and throw that on you. Okay, she's gonna walk away. We'll just wait for the lane to come back out to us. Just keep throwing these scythes out. Go ahead and use my backlash here. So they can't really do much to me. Not gonna lose too much health there. Going with Jailers at level 4, and yeah, we've lost a lot of soak. I'm not sure. I think they were just in the lanes earlier than us, and I missed some trying to see if I could rotate, which I can't. And I'm gonna go ahead and push up and get this next wave. She keeps trying to pull me in the towers, but this is too far out for you to really do that, Maiev. Hate to break it to you. And we need to get ready to fight right up here. I'm going to head up to the mid lane real quick and attempt to clean up some of this soak. Just push this out as far forward as I can. spawn up some more skeletons up here. Trying to get my quest done as quickly as I can. We're coming back down here and try to get my root on the Tracer, but she has left the area, and we're going to clean up this bottom lane real quick. There we go. I'm just going to keep stepping off into these lanes in between fighting over the objectives here. Ooh, good root from the Kel'Thuzad. And I'm going to step up towards the mid lane here. Get this soak. And I'm going to try to get us our level 7s ahead of this enemy team here. By doing this. This hopefully will help out in the long run. We're going to go ahead and root this. Go ahead and start throwing out some damage here. And I'm going to hang out for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and use my backlash. Stay with the Johanna. She has vamoosed though. So I'm going to get this bottom lane soaked. And as the match goes on, I will divert from using my W more to clear lanes to using my Q more to clear lanes. I'm gonna put skeletons on you, little girly. Alright, Tregul's Essence. Skeletons will restore my mana. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and throw out my root on the Karazim so he hopefully can't chase me. And I'm gonna back off. Get me some healing from the fountain and go back to clearing lanes. Try and get some skeletons on her, keep her from killing our Muradin.
Blade whispers ever on.
Lock the cage.
And I really want to get this lane, but we have to come up here and try to defend this. Getting those attack speed slows out from my W. I'm just backing off a little. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out the scythe here. Tracer's chasing into the tower. I'm gonna hearth back. This enemy team is dealing with us rotating very well, but Tracer just gave up her life for some, I don't know why. I'm gonna try to get up here and clear this mid lane real quick, because for some reason their lanes are pushing farther than ours. Probably because of this Nazebo. But this will be a bunch of XP for me right here. There we go. That'll get some skeletons moving. I'm gonna head down to the bot lane because we have another large wave right here for me to get. But we have a fight going on up here. And I'm trying to get in here. No, we're not getting in there. So I'm gonna come down here and get this wave. Gotta keep us in the XP here. Let my skeletons do a little work. Try to get in here on this Nazebo. And the skeletons are going to be constantly giving me health and mana, and I'm going to try to come up in here, but we don't have our team yet. So I'm just going to back off. She jumps my scythe every time. Oh, I almost had him, now I'm dead. We have like no team fight. Like, I really want to be stepping away into these lanes, but this can't keep our team alive. She just can't do it. And we are gonna lose some forts here. 'Cause the enemy has 10.
Death feels like.
A lot of us were dead. I'd be surprised if we don't lose a fort here. At least one. I'm gonna come up here and clear out top and maybe get it pushing back in the right direction. Although it's me against Nazebo yet again. Get my scythe out in there. these globes, get my scythe out again. And the Zebo is just killing me right here. We do have our level 10s, and I am probably going to go for the Skeletal Mages, because Karazem can shut down Poison Nova fairly easily. Even though it could give us that a nice change of direction anyway in a team fight, so I'm still a little torn. Because it could easily push out the Tracer, maybe the Maiev, possibly the Karazem, for at least a little bit. And I'm heading up to the top lane because Muradin has arrived in the mid lane. And I'm not missing out on a lot of XP here. I'm not going to go into the towers for that. And I'm going to head down to the mid lane now that the friendly team is in the top lane. And we have nobody in the bottom lane, which is wonderful. So I guess I should start roaming mid-bot. And I'm just going to go with the Skeletal Mages here. Go ahead and throw out my shield. Go ahead and throw some skeletons on you. Throw out my scythe. And I'm going to head down into the bottom lane. Try and clear out this wave. Make sure we're getting as much XP as possible. Although these deaths don't help the situation. But someone has to soak these lanes, right? Otherwise, we're going to always be behind. Especially if we're not actually getting kills. Alright, that should push up towards the fort rather nicely. They should miss out on a bunch of XP right there, but we're missing out on some here in the mid lane ourselves. So I'm gonna come up here and get this.
Let's do this! Get our soldiers back and don't let the horde get there!
I gotta clear this out, or we're gonna lose this fort. This should be good enough. Now I can come up here and join the fight. We're gonna get these Skeletal Mages out. I'm gonna go ahead and use my shield here. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
Thank you, healer.
Okay, Lily's using her healing there. We got us a kill. I'm gonna go ahead and start to try to cancel this channel here. Got it? And maybe we can win ourselves an objective here. Oh, good stun. Gonna get the root. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use my shield if Johanna decides to come back in this. Her Iron Skin is down. I'm just gonna keep on hitting this Johanna until she leaves. And there we go, we're channeling the thing. I'm gonna spawn extra scythes. It will channel very nicely with my level 20 talent later on. And I want to go back up into the top lane and get that XP, but I'm afraid that leaving this is a bad idea, right? And I am dead. And Nova is dead. I don't know why our Lily like ran back over here for a second. I mean, we knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I wanted to go up in the top lane, because I was pretty sure we were all gonna wind up dead anyway. So we have 0 team fight. Sky Kel'Thuzad, and I'm gonna have to come down here and defend bottom keep.
The great cycle of
I'd be surprised if the enemy team is not gonna be down here. But it doesn't look like they're coming. It looks like they're pushing mid. And we are at the point where we can start using our Q a little more to clear these lanes. But we're gonna have to use everything we got right here. Oh, these skeletons should help some on killing this guy. Looks like the enemy is rotating. Nope, they're staying.
Know the abyss as it knows you.
Keep using my scythes. And there we go, that is clear.
A worthwhile.
Heading up to the mid lane. We are going to lose our top keep though, unfortunately, but maybe... There we go. Nice kill. Probably didn't really need to use my ultimate there, but I did. And now we are down a keep, which means our core is very weak. We almost had us a Johanna kill there. I'm just going to use my shield here. So that Nazebo ultimate doesn't get a lot of value on me. Roam up to the top lane, spawn in some skeletons, go back down to the middle lane. Enemy is going down towards bot, probably going to steal our camp right now, is what they are doing. Throw out some scythes right here. Head down into this fight, and we have secured our camp. Very nice. Good job, team. Going with the Bone Spear at level 16, and we are wanting to go to a boss. Okay. That should be a dead Nazebo right there. Doesn't look like we are actually going to go for a boss, so I think we should just push in.
Looks like they're going to have another prison camp to knock down.
We'll just get those things there to zone out some of this enemy team. It's a fairly... no, it's not. No, I was about to say it's fairly short cooldown. It used to be a very short cooldown. Not anymore.
What the Storm Pike Guard can do.
And yeah, I definitely don't think soaking multiple lanes is a thing that you can really do on this map with Azul. Bone Spear out for the kill. Throwing out the sides. Try to get my skeletal warriors on somebody. They'll give me a little bit of health. Throwing out the Bone Spear again for the kill, but I am dead. Nazebo dumped everything he had on me right there. Lily is toast. And it looks like this Tracer and Karazim might be cleaning up. But no. No, no. Murden's having none of that. Where did Murden go? Third win. That's good. Okay. Murden should be exceptionally tanky. I'm going to probably come down here and soak. Or up here and soak. Probably up here. This is a pretty big wave. Needs to be cleared. And clearing that out will get us even closer to our 20s. If we could have somebody down here, or even just right here, because the minions are right here by the camp, right? So you could have Nova come up and just stand near this and get some XP passively while we're watching the camp. And as soon as the enemies start showing up, she can come back in fairly easily. I need to come up here and clear this wave, though. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my shield so I don't take too much damage. And we have won the camp. And I'm just going to push this lane out as far as I can with the camp. Alright, and we are going Mortal Wound at 20. This will make it much harder for enemies getting hit by my scythes to survive, as they will be taking a lot less healing. And we're just going to keep pushing this lane. Push this up as far as we can. I'll get one more soak here. But my team died in the mid lane, so I guess it doesn't matter. Coming back to core. just in case this enemy team decides to push core.
The balance will be preserved.
Come on, get out of here. Just making sure my Muradin could get out is all I was really doing right there. And we should not be looking to push out too far. But I'm going to stay with Muradin and Kel'Thuzad and just try to make sure that if something happens, I can help get them out. I'll probably die, but I was on a ram. Because I was pushing the lane that we're weakest in. The lane we probably should be pushing. Ooh, that's a lot. Trying to get my bone spear. Got it on the tracer here. Get some skeletal warriors out. And I'm dead. Yeah, we shouldn't have been out there. I knew we shouldn't have been out there. But Muradin and Kel'Thuzad wanted to go out there, so out there we were. Well, we did pick up a tracer kill off of that. Not a very even trade. And Muradin is still going. He's still going. Oh, baby! Nova with these long range... What are those? Are those nukes? Wow! What happened to Lily? I wasn't looking at Lily right there. I didn't see how she got just destroyed like that. Now, does Muradin have... No, he doesn't, because he could easily come and one-shot this fort. Nova might could drop her nukes on it. Can you nuke bot keep? Now, if we hadn't pushed down here, we probably wouldn't have that keep so low, but we also wouldn't have risked losing the game right there. Enemy team is positioning for a boss down here. We need to be ready for that.
Just spotted more of our captured forces. Get ready for a prison break.
We need to check this. Gonna go ahead and throw out some sides here. Reduce enemy healing. Good kill on the... Oh my god, get this guy off of me! Woo!
Returning to town. To the hole.
We are unstoppable.
I'm gonna save our core real quick so it can regen some health. Clear all this mess out. I don't think it's enough to kill the core, but better safe than sorry. Because these things can push in at a rate where your core never really gets a chance to breathe. And that's kind of what it needs. It's a chance to breathe. And I think my level 20 talent did a little work right there. You notice the enemy team, even though Karazim was healing them, wasn't really getting a lot done there. I mean, they were dishing out some pain. They weren't, their health bars weren't staying as stable as they normally would.
Go into the blackened night.
I wouldn't go get boss because I was almost dead. That's why I didn't go. But you guys could have done it.
I sense death.
Okay, we got some enemies down here. I'm gonna just throw some sides out that way. And it looks like we are leaving. Not sure why.
You'll never get me out of
Our cores should be fine. Careful there, Lily. I'm just gonna kind of poke with my sides here. We're okay, guys. Our core will be fine.
Help out our ally.
Fine, I'll go back and watch you guys die from a distance, even though I don't need to go back. I guarantee you I don't need to go back.
Returning to town.
Yep, watch. As soon as I start going back, you all die. Look at that, I didn't even need to come back. Wow. How did I know it? We got it. I don't know.
So be it.
I'm gonna keep pushing this out a little. Push this out a little more. Let's go ahead and send the bone spear down the lane. And there we go, leaving just the one big minion there, and that'll be fine. I'm gonna come up here and channel on the camp. If possible. It is a 4v4 right here. Go ahead and throw out the sides. And yeah, I'm gonna go down here and push the bot lane because the wave is right here. Just put a little skeletons in there. Enemy is on the way though. And they are as 5. But we have our rams. We should probably push top or mid. No, top or mid. Top or mid. We can core more.
Forward unto darkness.
We go in here, this core is going to have a lot of armor. Like, we really shouldn't be down here. Yeah, Muradin is just dead set, though, on going straight for core, whereas if we pushed mid, we'd kill a keep, right? They'd be less focused on the rams here in the bot lane. Bot lane would push all the way up to core, and we'd be fine. Now we're all dead, though. Go ahead and throw out the sides. Try and get some Skelebobs out. Go ahead and throw out a bone spear. And yep, that was dumb. We should have went here. We should have went here. Our team was just all over the place. I think we win anyway, though. Yeah, lucky. So lucky. Team was not on the same page. Like, I honestly think the best play we could have made was to go mid or top, right? You generate the pressure there. The enemy team can't really respond to the ram in the bottom lane. You clear the mid lane. You kill the keep in the mid lane, for instance. And you get to the core with the ram from the bottom lane with your whole team. I just... Let's look at some stats. Let's look at some stats. I'm not happy right now, but... Hey, oh well. You're supposed to follow your tank, I know, but... When your tank's making a bad call, right? Because if we had pushed on their core, right? I don't think we would have ended the game. They have better team fight than us. Always have had better team fight than us. And the boss would have a lot of armor, right? He'd have a lot more armor than if we killed that mid keep or killed the top keep before we pushed in on him. It's possible that we could have won it. We had been winning team fights up to that point, but why risk it? You know, that's what I'm getting at. Why risk that much when you could weaken the boss before risking anything? Weaken the boss a little further before you even risk it. I don't know. At any rate, let's look at some stats. I had the most siege damage. Obviously, I'm Zool, and Mazibo was doing his best to keep up. How did Tracer do? I'm very interested in the Tracer. She did very well. She did great, and it looks like Kel'Thuzad and Nova were her main focus. This is what I'm getting from this. 12 kills, 8 and 8 right there. So it looks like they were the main priority for the enemy team. And it makes sense. This guy can dish out so much damage, but despite having 8 deaths, he still pulled a lot of damage. I pulled a lot more damage than I thought I did. I was expecting to be down in the 40s, to be absolutely honest. I didn't feel like I was doing that much. Johanna, look at that tanking. With only 3 deaths, that's really good. That's really good. Muradin, a lot of kills. A lot of finishing blows. Alright, here are the talents for everyone. I am very interested in the Tracer. Is that a health pack? Huh. I do like that talent, but I feel like there are better talents at that tier. Although with a Karazim, maybe it's necessary. She went for a melee build, huh? Interesting. What do you think? What do you think we should have done at the end? Should we have just marched up the bottom lane and risked it with our Muradin, or should we have pushed? I still think pushing another lane down before going to fight on the enemy core was the better option. It might have gotten us the opportunity to get a pick. We obviously have the better poke. So, I don't know. Who knows? Who can say? We still won in the end, even though it didn't really feel like a victory, did it? So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.